I apologise for the construction noise outside, but apparently someone has decided to build themselves a freaking palace because they've been literally working there for about 3 weeks. Today I wanted to talk about an event in my life that happened quite recently and really made me want to bury myself in a deep dark hole. It happened to me, I guess, about 3 or 4 weeks ago. I was home alone, everything was fine, and I was cooking my favourite meal, pasta, which I had done about, 3 billion times. So I know the process, I know what I do step by step. I'm always careful not to burn myself because, yes, I am quite the clumsy person. So I take the pot with water and I go over to my sink where I already have my sieve prepared, everything is ready, the pasta sauce is already boiling at perfect temperature, my basil heap is on the side on the counter, I am ready to enjoy a perfect pasta meal. So I take the pot, and you have to know my sink situation is pretty weird, as the sink is kind of in the corner of the kitchen counter, so I don't really have much space, plus our sink is really small and there were other items in the sink, so I had to kind of balance the pot on the edge of the sink in order to pour out the pasta and the water into the sieve. Now, I have never ever burnt myself with water ever before, and I'm always really careful, so now again I pour the water really slowly, but this time it was probably a little bit too slow. You know how when you pour water, for example, out of a glass, and you do it too slowly without tilting the glass far enough, it just runs down on the glass? That's what happened. Physics decided to fuck me up in right that moment. And you know, boiling water is something you don't notice at first, because your body apparently just waits for 5 seconds until you notice that you're burning yourself. So basically what happened was that I was pouring the water really slowly, pressing my hips to the kitchen counter so I could tilt it more, when after about 3 seconds I suddenly noticed a weird sensation in my crotch. So I put down the pot, take a few steps back to discover a big wet spot on my underpants. I didn't wear any clothes because it had literally 35 degrees outside and I was dying. So I didn't have, I don't know, sweatpants or pyjama bottoms to protect my vagina. No, I literally poured boiling hot water down my underpants. So I started freaking the fuck out because I was like, shit, I literally just burned my vagina. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I've never had a burn. I don't know how to treat it. Gladly, I remembered that I had a cool pack in my fridge, so I whacked out the cool pack, took it and just shoved it down my pants, and I went to the bathroom and I was like, okay, this is going to start hurting like shit. I have to wear underpants because I can't just run around naked, so I need to treat this burn because I'm literally going out tonight and I can't dance when my freaking underpants are rubbing against my burn. So I run to the bathroom and we have this cooling gel that's also helpful for mosquito bites, but it also says apply for 1st degree burns. Now, while I was praying to God that this was only a 1st degree burn, I whacked out the tube, put a shitload of that crap on my vagina, and then I got some cotton and just whacked it on there because I was like, I can't get that all over my underpants, it's literally the stickiest thing in the world, and then put the cool pack on top, put on my underpants and some really tight shorts so everything would stick in there. I basically looked like I had a massive boner as I had just a giant bulge in my underwear, and then went back to eating my pasta. Are you serious? Another plane? Are you actually serious? What is your problem? At that point, my parents had come home, and you know, I'm such a socially awkward human being that I was too scared of telling them. But I mean, how do you tell your parents something like that?
Hello Mum, hello Dad. Had a nice day? Oh yeah, me too. I just burnt my fucking vagina.
So yeah, I decided not to tell them and just sat there in a lot of pain, eating my pasta as quickly as I could so I could go back to my room and cry in silence. What I then did, I went back to my room, told my friends about it, obviously, and then just kept pressing the cool pad into my crotch so it would maybe get better. The pain was really, really bad. It felt like someone had rubbed sandpaper across my hoo-ha, and it was really not comfortable. Gladly, after I took one painkiller and just about put tons of more cooling gel onto my crotch, the pain subsided slowly, but it did, and I just thanked whatever God helped me in that moment that my vagina was now well again. It left me with a quite nasty burning scar, so I'll probably switch the lights off now every time I have sex. So yeah, that was one of the reasons why I am literally the most clumsiest person alive. I think more videos will follow, because dear God, I have hurt myself so many times, and the stories are as hilarious as they were painful to me. So yeah, I hope you can laugh about my failure. And if you do, make sure to click like if you're literally dribbling with laughter, tears shooting out of your eyes, and maybe even hit the subscribe button. Bye! Why? Okay, living close to an airport really sucks. Go away, plane.